Hey y'all, how y'all Saturday going? I hope that y'all having a great Saturday. That's for one. For two, please like, subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, comment. Thank you. So, get to the show. So, hope y'all having a great day. First of all, depending on where you are, may be beautiful and shiny. Where I'm at, it's definitely raining. Okay. Oh well, there goes my Saturday. On this rainy Saturday. I think it's gonna be a rainy weekend. I think Monday breaks up. So that looks up for me, right? Um so today for my little snack, I had this, which is this right here. This salsa right here. The freaking bomb. Really good. With some good old you know. At first I wasn't a big salsa person, like at all. I go to restaurants and I'll eat cheese or the guacamole. Maybe if I like the guacamole, I'm very picky on my guac. My guac gotta taste a certain way for me to really get into it, right? So if my guac is not the way I like it, I ain't messing with it. Salsa was another one I didn't touch. But my younger sister, a couple of months ago, made me like this chicken quesadilla thing. And I had that with it, and I was hooked ever since. That means I could have been liking it this whole time. Okay? So I honestly hurt myself by not taking it early in life. But I guess, you live, you learn. You taste different things. So now I'm hooked on the salsa. I can eat that salsa with about any chip you put in front of me. Okay? So that's my new thing as far as Mexican food goes. Because I love Mexican food. The number one taco, if you know, you know. Number one taco is called number one taco for a reason. Because ain't nobody touching it. I haven't had a taco that was... No, let me take that back. Number one taco is my best taco. I did have another taco place in New York, but they recently moved. Their tacos was amazing as well. Just mainly their steak taco was hit. But number one taco, all their tacos hit. See, that's the difference. And it's very good. And you don't feel like you wasted your money. Child, I've stepped it up so much for number one taco. I get two chicken, two beef. I have to have it. Freaking amazing. That and the fact they sell my, I never say it right, my tamarind juice. Only thing to make it better is if they sold passion fruit. Now, if they sold passion fruit and tamarind, oh my Jesus. Yo, let me tell you, I would be in heaven. I probably wouldn't eat no place else in New York. Okay? Love them. Number one taco. I could spend 30, 40. I don't care. I love that restaurant. And I think they need more space. They need more sitting room so I can sit down and order more things, okay? That's why they need it for me alone, okay? Can imagine all the y'all that go. So if you know, you know. So anyone that talks crazy about number one taco, don't know no taco. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Because that's authentic Mexican tacos. Okay? Get me a commercial. Let me go sell that for y'all. Okay? Coming from a black woman. I will sell it. Anybody there? Hello? Hello? I hope y'all heard that too. Because I damn sure heard a knock. I hope y'all heard that knock as well. Okay? Alright. Anyways, number one taco. If you know, you know. If you ever in the city, please go there. They got one on 40 Deuce, and they also have one downtown. I think they probably have one, probably another place across the city. If not, they should get one. I'm hoping they put it in more boroughs. Please, like Queens, go put it in Long Island. Go put it in these places, please. Because I need to be able to travel to get to y'all. I need this. I need a place in Brooklyn. Preferably for me, put one downtown Brooklyn. Yeah, buddy. Please. I think you'll do amazing there. Because I'm thinking, where else in Brooklyn they could put one? downtown Brooklyn. I don't think. Maybe by the back. Maybe by the Barclays. Maybe by the Barclays too. The Barclays in downtown Brooklyn, but Barclays ain't too far from downtown Brooklyn, opposite Atlantic Avenue. But in anyways, amazing. So I came to say that, of course, because we gotta represent. When it's good, it's good. Okay. All right. Now, Ashley Janae, may she rest in peace. But I really put up a post of her. A friend put up a post, and I reposted that. And I hope y'all like that and share that and repost that. And y'all can also screen record it and repost it on your own thing. That man did that to her, and it's so crazy. You know that he could possibly finesse that system over there because they're dirty and they don't have money. They don't have money. Their highest paying job is $150. Because where I'm from, that ain't shit. So I know where they're from is not shit either, because that country, Africa, has so many different parts to it, has so many different areas, has so many different countries inside the continent. That ain't nothing. I know they are well worth more than that. So the part they're at, that they went to visit, I don't know. But I know he did it, and I know that's messed up. I'm not going to say allegedly for nothing. He did that thing, okay? And that's the worst part of it all, knowing that he did that. You don't have to be there. It's plainly, blankly common sense that he did that to that girl. And that's messed up, because she was in the prime of her life. For him to be a monster and take her life like that. So, with that said, I also have been watching, like, what's my boy? I'm gonna go to my boy right now so I can tell y'all where to get him. My boy, School of Hard Knocks. James, please watch him. If you want to start your own business, he talks to all the billionaires, millionaires that give you great advice on business. You know, how they start their business, how they made their money, how they got to where they are, how God is important, how physical being fit plays a part, how to mentally set yourself, how to not be a thinker. Like, I'm a thinker, and I got to get out of my own head and get out of my way and jump into something myself and just start moving something that makes sense. Because sure, I want money too. Sure, I want to get paid too. Like, what am I doing? So much money to be made. There's so many different avenues to make it, you know? And I just want to be a part of. I want that as well. I don't want to struggle all my damn life. Ain't nothing cool with struggle. Struggle is like one of the worst feelings in the world. Not knowing you're going to have money, not knowing if you're going to eat, not knowing when you're going to eat, not being able to pay your own rent or to take care of your family. It's bad business. It's bad news, you know? It's better to try. Try is better than not trying at all. And that's what I'm on. I'm on doing better, getting somewhere, you know? And unfortunately, I don't feel like I'm starting late. I feel like I'm behind, right? So I am currently switching careers, so to speak, from what I was doing, because what I was doing I probably should have never been doing. I probably should have been doing what I'm doing now. I should have always been doing. That's the pollen. My nose is the pollen. It's messing all of us up, but it's got me a little itchy. So, anyways, back focus. Yeah, I'm trying to change careers from one career to the next career so I can start building. You know, I can start in one spot and just build. And I know I will. I know what I'm doing is for the betterment. It's just the in-between is always like oh my God, it's like banging my head against the wall. And I don't like it at all. Yeah, this is the worst part of it. But I know once I get through this part, I start get my little side job while I go to school and get my little internship. Once I get my little internship, get the job, keep the job. And then once I start doing that, I will eventually go my next step and my next step. And I want you with me. And I want y'all to come with me on this journey. And while we do that, I'll be looking into other things also that will make me a ton of money. That's just simply our journey. That's your journey with me. I want to grow a community. I want y'all to get to know me better. Hell, I want to get to know y'all. I just can't tell who follows me. If I could tell who followed me, but I can't tell. I don't know if there's a bunch of people that like me, a bunch of people that don't like me. I don't know who's following me. So if you want to comment, let me know who you are. I'll say hello. Or if you have a question, I will answer it. I've been watching my crime shows, as you know. Not even my crime shows. I've been watching the interrogations on YouTube. These people down bad, girl. And I finally got to see the one of the Spanish kid in Florida, him and his mama, that he had the girlfriend, and they was in Florida, and they had the baby, and she was going to school and stuff to better herself. And he got jealous because she didn't want nothing to do with him no more. So he came back, basically, and took her life. And the mother was part of it because the mother didn't warn the girl. She didn't step in as a manager. She was a manager at the store. She didn't step in. And this is the one that happened at the Home Depot. I'm trying to answer your questions like you. She didn't tell the girl, try to warn the girl. She didn't try to keep her like in a bag or put her in the back in the safe place, in the office, lock the door, don't let him in. She didn't call the cops and let them know, like, hey, my son's about to come here. And I don't understand why. I don't care if that is your son. If he's being a monster, it's going to eventually hurt himself, or it's going to affect you. You're his parent. He's going to take a life of another person. When his whole complaint was that he thought she gave him an STD. And come to find out, when they did the autopsy on her, she didn't have an STD. The STD he got was from another person that he was messing around. Cheating on her with, accusing her of cheating on him. Which is typical of men that are narcissists, that men that are babies, men that aren't men, they're boys in men bodies. Childish as hell. And the mother didn't do anything. She was on the phone with him. He told her he was going to take that girl's life. And she didn't try to protect that girl at all. Hell, she could have protected her son by locking the girl up in the office, calling the cops. And before he could do anything, so they could have been a conversation to talk him down. And to get him some mental help. Not to get him locked up, but to get him mentally evaluated. So now the mom is in jail for a couple of years, and he's in jail for life. It's like, oh, y'all okay? I've been trying for the longest not to speak. Damn, I hate this part. Not to speak on people's kids because I'm not a mother. So I can't talk too much on women and their mothering. So I try not to say anything. I try to just... Because, they always say the best parent is the one without the kid, right? So, I don't know why y'all, like, women like her do things like that. Because she could have protected not the girl, not just only the girl, which is her granddaughter's mama, but she could have protected her own son. Like, if she couldn't talk him down, if he was going to come in and do what he did, she could have put that girl in a room, locked her in the office, get the security guard the door, called the cops. So when he would have got there, the cops would have been there. So he could have had a conversation with the cops, or it wouldn't have happened in that formal way. or give them a heads up to go get him, and what cars, all that. Go get him so he could get the mental help that he needed. Because he just wanted to woe is me until the truth came out. That was one of the saddest ones I've seen. Even when it happened, I think it happened, if it wasn't last year, maybe it was 2 or 3 years, maybe it was even 4 years ago now. And it was really bad, and I remember it so vividly. Yeah, that one was a sad one. All of them are sad ones. All of them are horrible. Not one of them are good. I'm gonna come back later because I got more to say about something else. Probably some more of these interrogations I've been watching. By the way, they're on YouTube, and they're like really interesting on how crazy this and how detached these people are when they take lives of people that are innocent. The worst part is when it's the innocent people. The worst part for me is when they're not being attacked, so there's not self-defense. When the worst part is when they're premeditating, taking the life of an innocent person that don't even see it coming. But anyways, I'll be back, okay? Y'all have a good afternoon.